Hey, ninth grade, my little fishies in the high school pyramid. Just a few months ago, these awesome 10th graders were ninth graders. So I want to start off though and let them introduce themselves and tell you what all they're involved in. So Braden, will you introduce yourself, tell your office, and why kids should join Stuco? What makes Stuco great?
Okay. Hi, I'm Braden Kosh, and I am the sophomore class president here at Killow. And I think you should join student council because if you're interested in helping the community and helping people in the community and helping benefit the school in a positive way, we are all about that. We do projects almost every week to benefit someone or something, and it looks great on college transcripts as well.
You know, just sitting here with these Stuco kids, one thing I love about Stuco is that they're tough on Stuco. You can't tweet ugly things. You can't. There's a lot of restrictions at Stuco, which is good. There's a lot of restrictions on me and Mr. Leader. We might be wild and crazy if we weren't administrators. So having restrictions are kind of good. It teaches you to be better people. The other thing I love about Stuco is I think y'all get a lot of leadership opportunities. Just like this. When you speak publicly and do things, you're going to be better prepared to be an adult. And I think those skills are really important. Stuco is a great organization and a very powerful organization at LHS. Something really for you to be proud of. So I hope you'll join. You don't have to be an officer. You can be a Stuco member. Very important. So, Kowser, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Christina Kowser. I am the sophomore class secretary, and I play varsity volleyball for LHS.
And what do you remember about your freshman year? What was one of your favorite things?
My favorite thing was just being an athlete and being a part of student council, and the feeling of representing my school in a positive way was always a really big part of what I liked about my freshman year and what I like in just my high school years in general.
Yeah, you'll carry that on for the rest of your life. Farmer pride runs deep. I mean, deep in this community and stuff. Matthew, introduce yourself, your office, and what's something you're looking forward to this year?
Hi, I'm Matthew Jimenez. I'm the sophomore class treasurer. I'm involved in football for Louisville High School. And in ninth grade, I think I was excited the most about meeting new people because I didn't really know anybody when I first came to Killow. And just being here with new friends, new people, got to meet new people like Yesenia and Jackie that I had no idea I'd meet. And now we're really close friends.
So, how did you meet people? If I'm a freshman out there watching and I'm like, gosh, I just don't know many people, how do you meet people?
I got involved. I joined football and met new friends there. Also, student council, ran for office. Got to meet Yesenia and Jackie. Never met them before. Just get involved.
Anyone have another way they made friends?
Block lunch. Yeah.
And that's what we're going to talk to you about today. I have a lot of kids that will say they went to the table sports room where they played ping pong and foosball and pool, and they met friends there that they meet every day. You know, so you want to get out there, get involved. Don't just sit there and eat during block lunch. But we'll talk more about block lunch in a minute. Jackie, introduce yourself and what was one of your favorite things about ninth grade?
Hi, I'm Jackie Hernandez. I'm the sophomore class historian, and
What was one of your favorite things about ninth grade?
I think one of my favorite things was having block lunch parties, which were really fun.
The dance parties? Describe a dance party to the ninth graders because they have no idea.
They would just play a lot of music, and it would be kind of loud. It would be in the foyer area. And so, for example, they would play like the Cupid Shuffle, and then everyone did it, and it just looks like a big mob of people, but it's really fun to be in it.
Just kind of a big party. It was really fun. I'm looking forward to that. That was a good time.
It was fun.
Go ahead and tell us, Yesenia, what you're involved in, and let me think what question I'm going to ask you. Why should kids join Stuco?
Hi, I'm Yesenia. I'm sophomore class community service. I'm also involved in choir. I think freshmen should join Stuco because it's a big family. You know, I met new people, Matthew, and you get to help out the school to make it a better place.
Yesenia, what advice? So you've been a 10th grader for all of maybe a day coming up. What advice would you have for ninth graders?
Don't be shy. Talk to your classmates during block lunch and during class. Get to know them, and you'll be able to work with them talk to your teachers too. Don't be shy to ask any questions.
Mhm.
They're there to help you during block lunch and after school if you have other things to do in block lunch.
Good advice. Good advice. Sarah, introduce yourself. Tell them what you're involved in, and then I'll ask you a question.
Hi, my name is Sarah Elliott, and I'm the sophomore class school services officer. And I am also involved with band in Drumline.
And you were in choir before.
Yes, I was.
When you think back to your freshman year, what was one of your favorite things?
Probably being able to go to Maine for lots of my classes, like for band and choir and drumline. I was able to go over there, so I was able to meet more people too, other than just Kilo people. So I have a lot of Harmon friends now too.
That's awesome. Who goes to Maine here? Any advice for the buses?
Don't act up. Don't cause any staff member any issues. I know, because there's cameras in those buses, very high quality cameras that can.
They are high quality
and
cameras.
they will see what you're doing and they can hear what you're saying. And I know a couple times there were some people acting a fool and talking back and disrespecting the bus drivers. When we get back to whatever campus we're going to, they will stop. An administrator will come on that bus and they will investigate to see who is acting up, and there will be consequences.
Don't be late.
Don't be
Don't
late
be
because they
late.
pull away without you because we have learning to do. So you have to be quick.
How do you keep track of what time you need to be out of the bus? What's your system of?
Typically, a teacher will release you 5 minutes before, but especially like if you're doing a project or something and it's kind of you're managing your own time, it's always good to watch the clock. And typically, it's 5 minutes before everybody else leaves, and then you can just remind the teacher, hey, we're supposed to, go catch a bus, and then, you won't have any problem being, released.
I think after the first week, the buses became second nature. Don't you
Yeah.
think it wasn't a big deal? I think a lot of freshmen, one just emailed me a second ago, how am I going to get to Maine? Like, we're not going to fly or walk. We're going to take a bus, but
Yeah.
you're worried about it a little
No,
bit.
even if you miss your bus, don't walk or try to find your way
No.
back to your campus. Just wait, and they'll take you to like a different classroom. Like I think it's PATS, right? And you just stay there until you can get to your next class.
So you just go to the office, say, I missed the bus. No big deal. If
It
you miss
happens
the
all the
bus
time.
once in a while, it's fine. If you start missing a lot, it would be an issue. So let's talk about what block lunch is. Mr. Leader is over awesome block lunch. You'll see him walking around a lot. He's the great organizer of block lunch. What is block lunch? Why do we have it?
All right. Well, block lunch is 60 minutes between second and third period, and it's your time to really take care of a few things. First of all, eat your lunch. It's also your chance to take care of any business you may have. You've got library books to renew or return. You've got parent notes to turn in to Ms. Keeler, the attendance clerk. You've got any number of things that you need to get done, just business items throughout the day. It's also your chance to attend tutorials with your teachers. It's your chance to ask questions about a homework assignment they had, to work on a project they've assigned, to get extra help when you're studying for your test. Anything that you need to get done in the classroom, you can also do during block lunch. It's a really great time saver for those of you that are really busy after school. Block lunch is tutoring right in the middle of your day. And it's also a chance for you to have fun. We've got awesome clubs. We've got open gym. We've got soccer club that goes outside. We've got table sports, student council. We've got all kinds of different clubs, something for everybody to participate in during block lunch.
Science club, baking club, Avid club, Circle of Friends,
Big
KFC. There's a million clubs for you to be involved in, and you're going to learn about those. When is club day? When are they going to get to learn about those?
So club day is Friday, September 2nd, and freshman club day is, there will be different booths and tables set up in the gyms for you to just, during the, what is advisory period right now, you'll come down to the gym and you'll have a chance to really just go from table to table and explore some of the different club offerings that we'll have during block lunch. You can start planning, well, I want to do this club on Monday, and I want to do math tutoring on Tuesday, and Wednesday's kind of open, so I can just kind of use it however I want to. It's really your chance to start planning what your block lunch week is going to be like.
Awesome. Okay, then so we have block lunch Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 4 days. Mondays, we always have advisory. So it's no different than just regular old lunch. You're going to have an A lunch, then they come back and B lunch goes. During the other half of that hour, we usually have something. So it might be about class rank and why it's important to make good grades. It might be about signing up. Freshmen, you're going to have a chance to sign up to take the PSAT. I'm going to take the first 200 kids. So it might be about that. It might be seniors talking to you about what they wish they did differently. But it's kind of a teaching time or a time we take care of business every Monday. And then we have the 4 days. We have an hour lunch. So all kids are out for the hour. Do you understand that? All kids have an hour. It's different than middle school because I think Confines had a form of block lunch, but they were kind of more told where to go. We don't tell you where to go. It's up to you. You're going to go to tutoring. You're going to go to a club. You're going to stay in the Wii room the whole time and play games, or you're going to go play ping pong for the whole hour. If you don't eat, that's your business. If you eat for the hour, that's your business. If you do homework for the hour, that's fine. As long as you don't get in trouble and fight and do all those bad things. It's your hour. Does that make sense?
You get to pick where you go as long as you are doing what you need to do. At some point, if you're not taking care of what you need to take care of in your classes, we're going to tell you that you have to go to tutoring. If you're consistently tardy, we're going to tell you that you have to go to detention. So for the majority of our kids who are taking care of their business, they get to decide how they want to spend that 60 minutes. They can, like Ms. Flores said, spend all 60 minutes down in the cafeteria. They can spend it in the table sports room. They can do whatever they want during that 60 minutes. However, a small portion of our kids aren't doing what they need to do during the regular school day, so we take that freedom away from you.
Okay, so you have several options. This is how we're going to end our day today about block lunch. So you know what it is. You know when it is. You know how long it is. We still need to talk about if you go to Main third, because there's something special with that a little bit. Who knows when to Main third period? So I have this hour, but I go to Main third. What's going to happen for me? When do you leave? What do you do? Who went to Main third? Anybody? What time do you leave?
I didn't go to Main third, but I had a ton of friends that did. You want to be sure you're ready to go and board the buses about 10 minutes before the bell. So I think this year that'll be about 12:05. Either have like a friend tell you or have a timer set on your phone. That way you don't miss it. Because
Good idea.
So they just missed the last few minutes of block lunch. They go and get on the bus and head to Main. Very easy. Just something to know. Special. So what can we do during block lunch? Yesenia, start us off. What's option 1 we could do during block lunch?
Tutorials. If you have a question on a homework or you don't understand the lesson, all core classes should have a schedule outside the door of block lunch when either A block or B block, Tuesdays or Thursdays. Don't use the excuse that you didn't have the time because you have block lunch to do that.
Do you know when I've taken away block lunch, that's the number 1 complaint I get. I can't go to tutoring. You're killing me, Flores. I love that because I want you to be smart. I want you to make good grades. I want you to do what you want to do after high school, whether it's college, junior college, trade school. I want you to have options. So it's important you make good grades. What's option 2?
Option 2 is during block lunch you can take care of school business, and that is, like Mr. Leader said, turning in library books or rechecking them out or even checking out new library books, taking care of any iPad problems that you have, or getting forms like the VOE, which many of you will need in order to get your permit this year.
Just a little something. Oh, no, you're a freshman. You won't be driving yet. I was going to give you a hint if you're a sophomore, but you're a freshman, so you won't quite need that hint yet. What's option 3? So you got tutoring, school business. Option 3. Sarah, what's option 3?
Option 3 is to get involved with clubs and activities. So join student council. There's different clubs like School of Rock. I remember I went to that a couple times and that was a lot of fun.
They jam out. It's fun.
they really do.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It's nice to have a school where you have pool tables, foosball, ping pong, gaming room. That's awesome. So get involved. Go do something. Go to clubs. And the last option, Cowser, what else can you do?
You can eat. Please eat. I remember I skipped lunch one day last year, and it was the worst day of my life.
When should you go eat? Remember when you're a freshman? My favorite thing freshmen do the first day. The bell rings, they come down the stairs, and they're like, now what? They don't know what to do, and then they go straight where?
To the cafeteria.
Why is that not smart?
Because everyone's gonna want to eat at the cafeteria first. You can eat anytime you want during block lunch. I recommend if you are going to get involved or if you have plans during block lunch, you eat in the block that you don't have any priorities to attend to. You can eat in the cafeteria, in certain hallways, and some teachers' classrooms with permission. You cannot eat in the library, the gym, the lecture hall, and what else?
Weed
The
room.
the Wii room and the table sports room. No food, no matter what, in there. But you have that hour. You can eat whatever you want, whenever you want, however many times you want. If you want to go buy 5 lunches, go buy 5 lunches.
When are the lines the shortest?
I'd say B block because, like I said, everyone rushes to the cafeteria as soon as the bell rings, and so usually had clubs A block, so I'd go to my A block clubs, come back, the lines are short, and you can go through there. And there's 4 lunch lines. There's one by the staircase, the main staircase. And there's 3 in the cafeteria. There's a Mexican food line, a pizza line, and just a regular school day food line.
They have lots of options. Lots of options. But the important thing is don't feel like you need to go right when the bell rings. Because the lines are going to be long. So you're going to spend most of your hour in line. So that's what block lunch is. We'll talk to you tomorrow about what we need from you. So expectations tomorrow. Thanks, guys. Have a good day, farmers.